Good morning, Brian. Jacqueline with South
Hi,
Carolina
nice to meet
Stingrays.
you.
Nice to meet you. We spoke briefly on the phone last week, and I just wanted to meet with you in person and talk a little bit about hockey. Brought you a little souvenir from the Stingrays. We're in the final round of the Kelly Cup playoffs, and that's a live game puck from Game 1. So,
Wow, fantastic. That's really cool. Thank you.
yeah, we're in the middle of the series, and we're trying to come out with a win. We
Yeah,
lost last year in Game 7, but I think this is our year.
I saw that in the newspaper.
Yeah, definitely.
Mhm.
Post and Courier is writing a lot about us lately. So
Absolutely.
gotta support your local teams. So, do you like hockey?
I'm not the biggest fan. I've watched it occasionally. It's fun to watch.
Okay, well, do you know anything about the Stingrays?
Vaguely from living in the area my whole life. I remember going to a game when I was younger, but not too much lately. I haven't been.
Okay, well, just a little brief history on the Stingrays. We've been in the local area for probably about 35 years, and even our president of the organization is from Charleston, so convenient, keeping everything local, and this is our 7th year in a row making it to the Kelly Cup Finals. So we're trying to come out with our 4th win. So
That's some fantastic history that you guys
Yeah,
have
just a
going
little
on.
bit.
Yeah, I didn't even know that.
well, you're local. You should keep up with local sports teams.
Right, yeah,
I
absolutely.
mean, nobody really cares about the minor league baseball team or hockey team. Well, I guess we do care about hockey, but that other team we just got, I think it was soccer,
Sure,
but we should keep it in our roots.
absolutely.
So how's your local business going around in Charleston?
Oh, we're doing really good. We're just trying to expand every year, and we've been trying to do that consistently. And we've been doing a good job.
So how many local salespeople do you have?
We have 8 right now. It's a little bigger sales team than I originally anticipated, but 8 currently.
Okay, and how many key accounts does each salesperson have roughly?
They do 2 to 3. My top guys may have 4 to 5.
Okay, so on average, what size is your most important accounts?
I don't want to get into too many specifics, but they're pretty large accounts. We deal with a couple of large customers within the local area and also nationally, and they're fairly largeable in size.
Okay, so you do have national representatives and everybody that are locally affiliated?
We have local salespeople that deal with national customers.
Okay, because the Stingrays are affiliated with the Washington Capitals in the NHL, so we do have connections with them if you are reaching to expand nationally and grow your business more.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. So do you have a strict plan that is designated for your business to get more key accounts and clients?
Well, we just do our advertising and marketing plan like every other traditional business. But outside of that, we really don't have anything.
Okay, so you're not really accustomed to the one-on-one time with your clients outside of business hours and everything?
Sure, maybe a little golf here and there, but yeah, not too much at the current moment.
Have you maybe considered ever bringing them to a sporting event?
I haven't. Do you think that's something that has worked before in the past?
It definitely has worked in the past. We actually have an evidence right here from the local hospital that we just reached a big contract with. The Children's Hospital actually has partnered with us for 25 years, and they just gave us a huge, I want to say, compensation for the work that we've given them. They are giving us new suites. They're helping us update them in the arena. So we're trying to give our clientele a more special vibe when they're at the Stingrays game.
Wow, yeah, this looks like some great testimonial there.
But we mostly partner with local businesses. Nothing too crazy outside of the Charleston area. But do you think it would be effective for maybe 2-3 hours, a couple times a month to bring a client out and maybe watch a hockey game?
Maybe. What's all included in the package?
In the package, we have single game packages, and then we also have group game packages. And everything that your business would deal with would all be in one of our suites. We only have mini suites in the stadium, so probably could hold at the most 15 people, maybe 17 if there were some smaller children. It's very family friendly oriented, but it's just something you can come out to, have a drink, get to know somebody, get some hot dogs.
Yeah, that does sound like a good client building experience. Now we do have a relatively strict budget for these types of things. What kind of deals have you worked out in the past with other corporations in regards to working with their budgets?
In regards to the games, we are a minor league affiliated team, so On average, if you were buying a regular ticket just to come to the Stingrays, it'd be roughly like $13 to $20 depending on where you want to sit. But these suites that we have available to you are mid-level in the arena all the way around, so you can pick and choose if you want to be center ice on the goal line, and it would probably average to about a little under $13. I'd probably say like 10 to 11 per ticket, so you do get that discount, and you do get all the amenities that come in with the suite that you would not receive if you were just sitting in a regular seat in the stadium.
Wow, yeah, that's fantastic. I do have one other question. I like the way you laid it out for me. My last question is, what if my clientele doesn't like hockey? Do you think they'll still have fun at these games?
Oh, of course. It's all for the experience. You can come for the fights. You don't even have to know anything about hockey because, I mean, South Carolina isn't really big on it. It's kind of a northern sport. But we're expanding, and it's just all about the experience and who shows up at the games. We have lots of local superstars who live in the area. They'll occasionally show up at a Stingrays game. You never know who you're going to see coming. Last week at the game, we had Darius Rucker come, and he sang the national anthem for us before the game. So,
wow, very cool.
free experience with a country star.
Absolutely, I like the sound of that.
Mm-hmm.
So the boxes, what's the price range on those? You were talking about the single game pricing. If I wanted to get a box for my corporation, because we do have a large employee force here in Charleston, what are the pricing for that?
It depends on which group game package you buy. We're not necessarily going to force a whole season upon you because that's like 80 games. That's a lot of games. Plus, once you get to the playoffs, you will get the discounted rate for the playoff tickets and everything because you would be a season ticket holder. But our group tickets can range anywhere from like 5 games, which would be roughly like $3,000, to 15 games, which could be about $12,000. It just depends on what numbers fit you because 80 home games is a long season.
Absolutely. You know what? I think with my sales force and the clientele we're trying to bring in, I'd like to do the 10 game package.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's awesome. And again, with our suites and everything, you could fit probably. You said you had about like 6 to 8 local salespeople, and the suites are big enough that it doesn't have to be just your sales representative and client one-on-one. They're big enough that if you want to give one salesperson that box for the game, they can have their family come along with them. Very family-friendly oriented base. So.
Excellent.
Yeah. So, would you like to pay with a debit card or do we have an American Express?
Okay. We'll do the 10 game, and I'll put it right here on this American Express.
Awesome. We will get that done for you. Thank you for meeting with me.
Absolutely. Thank you, Jacqueline. I look forward to seeing you.